What's up? Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Crystal. I do fashion and lifestyle videos a couple times a week. I'm so glad to have you here. Well, you've got a second and we have a second. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a video, and don't forget to hit the little bell so you get notified every time you get to be part of the notification squad, and it is awesome. So today I have another haul for you guys, and this is actually one of my favorite affordable brands. So today we are trying on Fashion to Figure. So what's really cool about FTF is that they have a lot of product to choose from, and everything is almost always on sale. Like, you cannot lose. I don't think I've ever paid full price for anything at FTF ever. So I'm just gonna dive right in because we have a couple of, I feel like my haul is like a little all over the place. There's no general vibe or color tone. Actually, I'm lying. Now that I'm looking at everything, there's a lot of blue and a lot of black, which if you've been here for a minute, you know those are two of my favorite colors to wear. So I'm gonna start with this fantastic, adorable tie-dye romper. Now this one is so stinking cute for a couple of reasons. One, the print. Isn't this print like so fun and beachy and happy? Like, you know, selling points, fun, beachy, happy, and I'm like, I'm there, I'm here for it. So this is really cute. The reason I like it a lot too is that it's a non-stretch fabric, but it still gives you a lot of space. It really breathes really nicely. It's long sleeve, but look how cute the little bell is at the end of the sleeve. Like, it's just the cutest little thing. So it kind of gives you like a boho vibe. What's really fun about this too that really sold me on it is at the bottom of the short legs, look, there's like a little ruffle. I don't think it's pulling up on camera, but you'll see it in the when the try-on portion's up, how cute it is. But it's got like this adorable little ruffle at the bottom. It's got a belt to define the waist with an elastic waistband, so that's also really great. And one of the most surprising features of this that I didn't expect to see was, so it's a wrap style, which is great. It's kind of got like, you know, two pieces like this. And if you're pear shaped like me, you know that your top is so much smaller than your bottom that if you buy a romper, you usually end up like really lots of space on top, and then like things are tighter on the bottom. They seem to have planned for it because they put the split all the way down, but halfway down the front, there's a little silver clasp. So it's like a little button. So you take this part, you put it in here, you snap it together, and then that way it's like closed. So you're not gonna get like, your virtue isn't going to be exposed to the world. So I thought that was a really great feature. I wish more companies would just put those little silver snaps in, and it would like save everyone's life. So there are times where I'll put a black bralette underneath this and leave this open. So I like having the option to like leave it open if I have a cute like bralette underneath, or I can snap it shut if I just am wearing like a normal bra. So this was a really, really great, great romper. And I'm always looking for like different design elements in clothing. And so like having a nice little bell sleeve and this little adorable ruffle at the bottom makes this like, I'm really happy with this. I feel like this was a really good purchase. So the next item is actually two items, but kind of the same. So I got this item in two different colors. And so if someone were to ask me like who makes my favorite bodycon dress, and I would be able to like give a definitive answer, like if I could wear one bodycon for the rest of eternity, it would be the Fashion to Figure everyday midi in every iteration. So in the winter time and the colder months, they have a 3/4 length version of it, and I think a long sleeve version. But for the summer, they have a sleeveless version. So I got it in this insanely beautiful cobalt blue, which excites me to no end. And then I also got it in black. Now, I know if you've been watching, you're like, seriously, another black bodycon? Yes, because this one in particular from FTF sells out all the time. I don't think I've had a full length one in a really long time because I can never get it. So when I saw these two on their site, I was like, snatch, 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 snatch. I almost added like two of each to cart, and I thought, maybe calm down a little bit, Crystal, but I didn't calm down. At least I got one of each. So I really love these. What's really great about these is the fabric is really soft. It's like a stretch cotton. You have tons of space in it. It's nice and long, so if you want it shorter, you can just ruche it up like I do, or you can wear it pulled straight down and have it go, you know, kind of mid-calf. Just really light, really comfortable, great layering pieces, great pieces to wear out. You can dress them up, dress them down. You just cannot go wrong with the everyday midi from FTF. It's just hands down my favorite bodycon of life. The next item that I have is a maxi dress, and it's in this beautiful, fun, tropical print. This is so cute. what I really like about this is that it's kind of ageless. So I'm gonna tell you why I think it's ageless. I think as we age, as we move into our late 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever, we tend to dress a little more conservatively for comfort reasons. And for when you're 55, you're like maybe not feeling to wear Spanx every day. Probably not. I'm not there yet, but I imagine when I'm 55, I'm not gonna be feeling for Spanx. Maybe I am, who knows. But I like this because it's got a modest bust line to it. So it's lovely. It's floor length. It goes all the way. I get a little pooling at the bottom by my feet, which is great because I like to have my dresses drag a little bit on the ground. I don't like at foot length, and I certainly don't like above. I like them to be long. So this is great, but the neckline is great because you have a V, but you've got a good seam of about say 4 inches. So that you're not getting too much boobage out there. So you're getting a nice conservative neckline with still the fun youthfulness of the print. So I could see like my sister wearing this who's younger than me, my mom wearing this, and me wearing this, and each feeling like it was age appropriate. So I really, really like that about this. I think this is kind of one of those ageless maxi dresses. If you're like, I know a couple ladies that watch, or grandma, so if you're going out with the kids on vacation this summer, this is gonna be a great beach dress. You're not gonna feel like exposed or anything. You're gonna feel really put together. And then my younger girls, this is just a really nice, easy dress to wear. Again, to not worry about your boobs popping out, but also just the funness of the print makes it feel very youthful. I think it's that pink. It's the pink that really gives it that youthful edge. So this was a great buy. There's no slit in this either. So a lot of girls have been asking me lately for more like conservative and modest fashion choices. I would really say that this fits in really nicely with someone who's going for a more modest aesthetic. So I really, really like this one. I could not recommend it highly enough. And let me just talk about the fabric. It is a beautiful stretch, like jersey or a nylon or something. So it's very, very light, very airy. It's gonna breathe really well. You're gonna get a lot of stretch. So I got it in a 2X. All my sizes are listed down below, as well as my stats, so you can compare. And yeah, I felt like maybe I could have gone down a size on this, but I'm really happy with this. And I think if you buy it, you'd be happy with it too. I have a couple of skirts to share with you guys. And this first one in this print will shock no one. Of course I bought the tropical print bodycon skirt. So one of the really cool details about this skirt is that it's got a gathered seam the whole way down. So let me get in close, you guys can see that gathered seam right here? That means that it's going to ruche really nicely. So if you're someone that's worried about VBO and you know, visible belly outline, you don't really like to have your tummy showing, or you want like a tight skirt that isn't going to be too tight, this is going to work because you're still gonna get that tightness, but because of that gathered seam, it means that the fabric bunches in a way that looks intentional and not accidental. So you can ruche it up around your stomach and ruche it up down your thighs to create more texture, which will conceal things like cellulite if that's of concern to you. The only downside to this in particular is that it is a black base, but on me, because I'm thick, when I stretch it out, see how it gets white? And that, I'm gonna wear it anyway because I love it, but the more it stretches out, the less opaque the black becomes. At no point does it become sheer, but it does, I'm looking in the viewfinder, but it does, see how it kind of, like, focus on this blue part right here. Okay, I'm gonna show you this blue flower. Now watch what happens. See how we lose it? I don't know if that's showing it correctly, but you're gonna lose it and you're gonna get a little bit of that white base coming through. Had they put it in a black base, I think it would have been a little bit better. But I still really like it, and I wore nude Spanx. I didn't wear nude Spanx in the try-on, but I will wear nude Spanx underneath this when I do, and I think that'll be just fine. But outside of that, I really love that ruching detail. I really feel like for a lot of plus size women who are just really starting to branch out into perhaps trying a tighter silhouette or trying to live their best buns out life, but they're not quite comfortable yet, looking for details like this beautiful ruching down the side to allow you to have a little more modesty on it is going to be a really good way to kind of ease your way into wearing things that are tighter and showing your figure off more. So I'm really happy with how that garment was made. The next skirt I have to show you, I did not think I was gonna like, and then I put it on and I was like, why did I think this was not gonna work for me? This is so much fun. Okay, so it is a very nice black pencil skirt. And you're thinking, Crystal, it's just a black pencil skirt. Nope. Can we talk about a crochet fringe end? Hello. Oh my God. Like, okay, that's kind of a lampshade. I feel like, ooh, hi, hi. Ooh, this is so much fun. Okay, so it's it's a little bit above the knee in the length of the actual skirt part. So it hits me right above the knee. We get this netting right over the knee and then the fringy bits down mid-calf. So technically it's a midi length if we go from seam, like elastic band to end, but you're getting a little bit of like knee, thigh edge, calf edge at the bottom. The fabric on this is fantastic. It's really nice and thick, and it's got a good amount of stretch to it. So really, really well made. The zipper is actually decent quality. Love, love, love all of this business at the bottom. Quick fit note, if you do decide to buy this, there is no kick pleat in the back. What a kick pleat is when you have like that little split in the back that kind of gives the skirt a little more movement. So when I tried this on, it is easy to walk around in, but one thing you have to know is that the bottom of this is not going to give you any space. So I'm bringing this up because I once had a skirt like this that was very, very tough seamed at the bottom, and I got an Uber, and the Uber was an Escalade or like a Yukon or something. One that you had to step up into, which means that you're going from like walking to like up. Because the skirt is not going to give you a lot of movement here at the bottom, you might find your thighs catching on it. So I would just be a little mindful of that if you're like climbing up stairs that are particularly steep, it might be slightly uncomfortable, but that's not going to stop me from wearing it because that's such a minor issue. But I did want to bring it up because if you feel like you're taking wide strides in it and you feel like, why is this catching on my legs, that's going to be why. That being said, I would deal with that to get this really fun vintage like crochet fringy vibe for me, because I think it's totally worth it. So just wanted to point that out real quick. Definitely not a deal breaker by any stretch of the imagination, but you know, want you guys to have all the information. I cannot wait to wear this out. I'm waiting for somebody to invite me out somewhere fun so I can wear this, and then I'm gonna just like shimmy the night away and just like shimmy, 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 because it is so cute. And the last item I have is probably, outside of the bodycon dresses, my favorite item from this entire haul. It's so pretty. How cute is that? So this is what my peplum dreams are made of, you guys. It's a very light, airy, non-stretched woven. Right, hear that? Can you hear that? It means it's not gonna stretch. That being said, it's made in this billowy, light, airy fabric, and it has an oversized cut to it. So pretty, so pretty. A really nice deep V crossover. When I tried it on, I didn't feel like my bra was gonna show, but I'll tape it down if I need to, just using a little bit of that double-sided Hollywood tape. Great defined waist that is elasticated, so it's gonna fit a variety of body types, and then the peplum part, or the bottom part, so floaty, so airy, so beautiful. I think I'm gonna wear this so much you guys are like gonna start hating it, because it's got this ocean, it looks like the floor of the ocean. It's got this oceanic vibe. The floatiness is just, I can see it like in the wind, like how it's gonna like just move so beautifully. I don't want to say I was shocked to see this from Fashion to Figure because they tend to do really trend forward things, but this one in particular really made me excited. I just can't wait to wear it, honestly. It's just such a beautiful shirt, beautiful colors. There's a little hint of purple in it, like just well done. Like, well done, Fashion to Figure. Y'all hit it out the park with this one. I absolutely love it. Okay guys, so that is it for this Fashion to Figure haul. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed putting it together for you, and that you saw something that you liked. Don't forget to tell me what your favorite item was down in the comments down below, and let me know if you've ever shopped Fashion to Figure. Oh, and I think I'm filming this and I haven't confirmed, I may have a discount code for you guys. That's like a discount on top of the discount. So if I do, I'll put it in the description box. If not, just totally ignore this because I just made a bunch of flies and slander it. Oh, sorry. Yeah, don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. I love you so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Me and my sass mouthy gold jacket want you to watch this video and this video. Let me just scoot over so you guys can like watch these videos and subscribe right here, and then we can hang out and we can binge watch and it'll be super fun. And also, I just really wanted more airtime with this gold jacket. I don't think I'm ever gonna take it off. It's amazing.